Craig here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to set up your own domain email. So my domain is called wainvite.com and I want to create an email address called craig@wainvite.com. But not only that, I want to set it up so that when I check my Gmail account, I can also send and receive email from craig@wainvite.com. Now, doing this via Gmail is totally optional, but I highly recommend you, if you use Gmail, you set it up this way, because the webmail features with the hosting, the spam filters, etc. are not quite as good as Gmail, and Gmail has more features. And if you use Google Plus, etc., you can see if people are online, whereas if you're in the default webmail client with the hosting, you don't have those features. So the first thing we have to do is log into our control panel. If we scroll down, under mail, we have email accounts. So what I want to do is create an email account. Now I'm going to pick the appropriate domain name. And if you only have one domain, you should only see one there. Now I'm going to enter in Craig. I'll give it an easy password, because I'm going to be deleting this email account once I'm finished. The mailbox quota, 250 megabytes is fine. And I'm going to click on Create Account. Now the account's been created, and if you scroll down, you'll see all of the email accounts that you have on your hosting. If you only have one, you're obviously only going to see one, but here we can see we have Craig@wainvite, we see the quota, we can change the passwords in the quota, delete the email account, and then we have this More drop-down menu. Now, if we want to access the webmail, we can click on this button. I'm going to right-click and open a link in New Tab. Loads up this screen. Now, these are the free kind of hosting mail clients that are available, and personally I don't like either of them. That's why I recommend you send it to Gmail. If you click on one of these, it's going to load up and you can start using it for your email. Another way to access this page, another way to access your email is if you go to your domain name, and after it says .com or .org, whatever your domain name is, you put this colon, the two dots, and then you put 2095, and this will take you to the login page for your webmail. Looks like the Cpanel login, but it's for the webmail. So you would enter in your email address and your password, and then it would take you to this screen. Now coming back here, what we need to do is load up this link here, configure email client. Now I'm going to open it in a new tab, and this is what we have. Now here are all the details that we're going to need. And if we wanted to set it up with Outlook 2000 or Outlook Express, we could click on one of these links and it's going to give us some instructions on how to set it up. But I want to set it up with Gmail. Now I'm inside one of my Gmail accounts, and this is how we set it up. So under like this gear icon here for settings, we're going to pull a drop down menu and click on settings, and now we're going to click on accounts and import, and we're going to click on add another email address you own. So here we're going to put, I'm going to just call this Craig WA, and email address is craig@wainvite.com. Treat as alias, yes. Next step, when you send mail as Craig@wainvite, the mail can either be sent through Gmail or through wainvite SMTP server. We're going to send it through Gmail because, well, for one reason, it's easier to set up. So we're going to click on next. So it's going to send a verification. So click on send verification, and we're going to leave this window open, and we are going to go back to our login page here. Now remember, if you enter colon 2095 onto the end of the domain, it's going to bring up this screen. So I've entered in my email address and password, and I'm going to click login, and we're just going to click this one, and we're going to click on our inbox, because this is how this one looks. It's not like Gmail at all. So we're going to click on the Gmail confirmation email, and here we can click on this link, but what I want to take is this code right there. So I'm going to right click and copy it, and I'm going to open up this tab. I'm going to paste it in and click verify. Now coming back to my Gmail settings, I'm going to click on Add POP3 mail account you own and email address, and we're going to click on Next Step, and then we have to enter in a username. We're going to enter in Craig plus wa8invite.com. So instead of the @ symbol, we're going to enter in a plus. We're going to enter in our password that we use to access our email, and the POP server, we're going to leave it as mail.wa8invite.com and leave it on port 110. We're going to leave a copy on the mail server. No, we're going to leave that unchecked. Always use a secure connection. We're going to leave that unchecked. Label incoming messages, and we're going to put a check there and pull that down and click on new label. I'm going to call this wa8invite1 and click OK, and we're going to skip that and click add account, and our account has been added. It's checking for mail right now. So really, if you remember, we have this confirmation email. If it's working, when we go to our inbox, it should have retrieved that message. And check for mail. There. And this is our label, wa8invite1. So now if I click on this, you'll see that it was sent to wa8invite.com. Now perhaps I want to create an email. So let me create an email. And as you can see up here, we have from. Now by default, it's going to use your Gmail account. But if you pull this drop-down menu down, you can choose who the email comes from. So that is how you send and receive email via Gmail. If you run into any problems, feel free to post a comment or contact me via my website, thewiseaffiliate.com. So I hope that helped, and if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to be notified of more videos that I create.